For millions of seniors, nighttime urination feels like an unavoidable part of aging. Waking up once, twice, sometimes 4 times a night to rush to the bathroom slowly steals rest, energy, and peace of mind. A 72-year-old man named George once said, "I don't remember the last time I slept through the night." He assumed his bladder was simply worn out. What surprised him most was hearing his urologist say, "It's not how much water you drink, it's how and when you drink it." Within days of changing one simple habit, George noticed something remarkable. He was waking up less, sleeping deeper, and feeling stronger during the day. Today on Wise Seniors, we're sharing what many urologists quietly agree on: drinking water the right way can dramatically reduce nighttime urination, sometimes in just a few days. And before we begin, make sure you subscribe to Wise Seniors so you never miss practical wisdom designed to improve senior health and comfort. As we age, the body's fluid regulation system changes. The kidneys become less efficient at concentrating urine at night, and the hormone that slows urine production during sleep weakens. This means older adults naturally produce more urine after bedtime. But here's what most people get wrong: many seniors restrict water during the day and then drink more in the evening when they finally sit down to relax. George did exactly this. He barely drank water during the day, then had several glasses with dinner and afterward. His urologist explained that this pattern almost guarantees nighttime bathroom trips. The bladder isn't failing, it's responding to timing. Urologists now recommend front-loading hydration earlier in the day. Drinking most of your water in the morning and early afternoon allows the kidneys to process fluids while you're upright and active. Gravity helps move fluids through the body, reducing the chance that excess liquid will shift into circulation when you lie down at night. George began drinking water consistently from morning until mid-afternoon. At first, it felt strange, but within 2 days, he noticed fewer nighttime urges. And while we continue, remember to subscribe to Wise Seniors for guidance that helps you sleep better and live more comfortably after 60. Another critical detail urologists emphasize is sipping, not gulping. Drinking large amounts of water all at once overwhelms the bladder and kidneys, increasing urine production later. Small, steady sips throughout the day train the bladder to empty efficiently and reduce sudden nighttime surges. George realized he used to chug water only when he felt thirsty, which often came late in the day. Once he switched to steady sipping earlier, his bladder became calmer at night. Evening habits matter just as much. Urologists strongly advise tapering fluid intake about 2 to 3 hours before bedtime, not stopping abruptly, but gradually reducing. Completely avoiding water can backfire by concentrating urine and irritating the bladder lining. George learned to take small sips if needed instead of full glasses at night. This balance kept him hydrated without overstimulating his bladder. Before we go further, take a moment to subscribe to Wise Seniors, because small timing changes often create the biggest improvements in senior health. Another overlooked factor is what you drink, not just water itself. Many seniors unknowingly increase nighttime urination by consuming tea, coffee, soda, or even certain herbal drinks late in the day. These act as mild diuretics or bladder irritants, increasing urgency at night. George thought herbal tea was harmless, but his doctor explained that even caffeine-free options can stimulate the bladder. Once he shifted all such drinks to earlier hours, his nighttime awakenings dropped again. Posture and movement also play a role. During the day, fluid can collect in the legs, especially in seniors with circulation issues. When lying down, this fluid returns to the bloodstream and gets filtered by the kidneys, creating urine. Urologists recommend gentle walking, leg elevation earlier in the evening, and light movement during the day to reduce nighttime fluid shifts. George began taking a short walk after dinner and noticed improvement within days. What makes this approach so powerful is that it works with the body instead of against it. Rather than fighting nighttime urination with restriction or frustration, you guide your system toward balance. Urologists are careful to say results vary, especially for those with medical conditions, but many seniors notice meaningful improvement surprisingly fast. Within 3 days, George went from waking up 3 times a night to once, sometimes not at all. More importantly, his sleep deepened, his energy returned, and his fear of bedtime faded. He didn't change his bladder, he changed his rhythm. Nighttime urination is not always a life sentence after 60. Often, it's a signal that timing, habits, and hydration need gentle adjustment. Listening to your body and supporting it wisely can restore restful nights. Thank you for spending this time with Wise Seniors. If this message gave you hope or practical insight, make sure you subscribe so we can continue sharing elderly wisdom that helps you sleep peacefully, age confidently, and live better every day.